What's up, guys? How you doing out there? It's your boy Jordan Mwamlima again here. I'm here just to share with you something that I saw. It wasn't so cool. The main purpose of recording this video is to share with you what I saw. I think this is getting much more worse here in Africa, that YouTubers are being in a hard situation, especially showing different places. So what I just want to do, guys, is that I just want to share you something like what I saw happen to one of the biggest YouTube in Kenya, Miss Trudy, the way she was treated at the Mombasa airport. What I know at the YouTube, we always try to show people different places where they're gonna be maybe impressive to the visitors or to anybody who would really love to come to Africa. So what we do is like we just show people, we showcase, like what it is, what is going in different places, more interesting parts in the country. That's what we do. What happened to Miss Trudy? It once happened to me. You know what I mean? So YouTuber, we have been in such difficulties, especially when we are shooting some places, which I don't even know if it is dangerous showing people those places. For example, Miss Trudy, where she was treated, she was forbidden to shoot, and she was about to be kicked out, and also she was about to be, locked up. Guys, maybe I would like to send this before sending this message to the head of state. I would like to say this, guys, like we have to get to the point that we have to think out of the box. The world is now different. The way you can make your promotions of whatever you have, or the way there is a different ways of advertising, things that you have in your country. So what YouTubers are doing is that they're showing the world like what is found somewhere and what you can do when you're in a certain place. And that's what we are promoting Africa. Guys, I know you know better. Like there are some African brothers and sisters who have never been in Africa. They have been told bad stories about Africa. So when we try to show them and then we get all these difficulties, it really hurts. Honestly, I was so hurt after seeing Miss Trudy is badly treated in such a way, only because she was filming outside of the airport, not inside of the airport. Maybe you might have some rules that nobody should film inside of the airport, but it was outside. Let me show you a little bit of this video, and after that, we're gonna talk a little bit more.
Guys, so we are here filming, we are being stopped, we are told not to film. This is insane. And this is what we talk about, being harassed as content creators at the airport. I'm tired. This is just so wrong. Hapana, piga. Kwanza atoke, piga. Muonyeshe kwanza ufaitenda online.
Mbona unamshika? Please just go. Just wait and see. Please just go.
Wait and see what? I'm not doing anything.
True.
Guys, we are being harassed at the airport. These guys actually want to arrest us because we are filming. No, this is getting out of control. This is too much. No. In fact, they went and brought a police to arrest me because I'm creating content.
Because of content.
Because of content. And this is Kenya. This is Kenya. No. They've actually called the police on us. No. This should not be happening in 2023. I'm not doing anything illegal. I am a Kenyan citizen. I'm not even shooting in the security. I am outside and I am being harassed. No, this is no. This is bad.
So guys, this is what happened. But what I would really like to say, guys, like the world has been changed. So guys, what I just want to advise African head of states and the government is that things have been changed. There is a different ways of promoting Africa. There is a different ways of showing people what you have in your country. These days, the world is on hand. So whenever the content we are making, promoting about our mama Africa, is just to share what we have. Is that to share what the people might love to do in our continent. It happened to me one day. I went somewhere. It's a touristic place. I went there. I just wanted to film so that I can show people to know like this place has got this thing and that. Here in my country, Tanzania, it was in Iringa. It happened to me. Those people, they didn't want to allow me to film. And it's just a touristic place. It's not an army, it's not a whatever. It's just a touristic place. And one more interesting thing is that when I went there, it was October. And when I checked the last person who visited that place in May. So like kind of like 5 months, nobody has visited that place. And when I was thinking of promoting it, those dudes, they said, no, you cannot film here unless you have to pay some money. You know what I mean? It was a little bit crazy. I was like, okay, guys, I have paid for my interest fee. And then now you are telling me that I'm gonna have to pay for some money to film. This is very unfair. They said, no, we cannot do that. You know, we cannot let you film. I went in there, just looked around, and then I had to go back. But I wasn't allowed to film. So what I just want to say, guys, as what happened to Mr. Trudy, YouTubers here in Africa, we have a very, very hard time. So we have a very hard time when we are traveling to the neighboring countries, but still we have difficulties when we are filming within the country. I think if it is the rules, you have to relight them so that we can be able to promote our Mama Africa in a much more calm and a peaceful way. I really would like to call upon head of state and the government to rethink, to see the best way that we could make our Africa more popular, the best way that we can tell people what we have back here in Africa, the best thing that we can promote our Africa. We are doing a great job of promoting Africa. I think you all know, like we have our brothers and sisters in diaspora. Some of them, they were not born here in Africa and they know nothing about Africa. So what we are doing when we show them different parts around Africa, that's how they learn to know their mama, because no matter where they were born, but Africa is still their mama. Listen, guys, with my humble heart, I'm not trying to speak it harshly, but I was so touched with how Miss Trudy was treated, and this is what drove me to come up and record this video to tell you exactly like this is not okay. So we have to think outside of the box, do something that is going to help Africa, not as what we always thinking that we're going to be advertising or promoting Africa through all the ways. We don't have to wait people to come to Africa when we don't use the modern ways to promote Africa. Guys, what I would just like to remind you again is that there are so many rules that are not supposed to be used the world of science and technology, but we're still using it here in Africa. Very, very sorry to say this, but I just want to say that please, African heads of state and government, see some of the things that is happening to the YouTubers, and you should know that YouTube is a job. You know, people are doing it as a job. You have to think outside of the box. I'll tell you that if you cannot be able to read the message or the writing that has been written on a box where you are inside. So if you want to read them, you have to get out of the box, read, so that you can understand how the world goes. I'm really so concerned and I'm so sorry to the biggest YouTuber in Africa, Miss Trudy, to what happened. You know, guys, don't take me wrong that maybe I just want to get followers or whatever. I was, you know, so touched with what happened to her. It once happened to me. So guys, what I'm trying to say is that we are Africans who loves Africa and who wants to see Africa much more bigger. Because if it is a touristic place, if it is a place where anybody can go, like at the airport, it's a public place. Maybe if you tell me that people should not film within, but if people are just filming outside of the airport, I don't think it is a big deal. I know Kenyans, I always know that Kenyans, they are more ahead of technology. They are more ahead of how they can promote their country and their things. I didn't expect that Kenya something like this could happen in Kenya. I know in Tanzania there's so many restrictions, but I couldn't expect that this thing could happen in Kenya. That's what I would like to say to the DCI who made this thing come. Big up to you, sir. You did a great job to harmonize the situation, and Miss Trudy was calm, and things went much more better. This is what we did have to do. Thank you so much. I think you have to understand us. YouTube is a job. As you know that Africa has got a shortage of job. There are so many young men and women out there who have employed themselves through creating content. So don't be the problem, because I know nobody's planning to cause any chaos to this Africa. We love Africa. That's why we tell people to come to Africa. That's why we show people different parts in Africa. All this is to promote Africa. So it's better you give us a chance. You change some rules that are prohibiting us in places where we aren't supposed to be prohibited. Thank you so much. I did appreciate what the Kenyan DCI did. That was the best thing. Thank you so much. Keep on supporting Africa. Keep on supporting YouTubers. This is why we want to put Africa. We want to put Africa to the world. The only better way is to show about Africa. Thank you so much. May God bless you.
This is bad. I hope mtanilipia tiketi yangu. I hope you'll pay for my ticket. Umesema sitasafiri?
Amesema atasafiri.
Guys, they're actually telling me I'm not going to travel because I was creating content at the airport. This is bad. This is bad. I hope they're gonna pay for my ticket. I hope they're gonna be paying for my ticket, because I'm not going to miss my flight and then pay for another ticket. This is bad. Time is running. Oh my God, this is crazy. Am I going to miss my flight because of this? No.
We've had a good time. Let us just go.
So I'm not flying. Now we are being told to go to the office. People are being told they don't know to do what. No. African content creators need freedom to express themselves. No. This is just crazy. I can't even believe it. Ati, why are you creating content at the airport? Why are you creating? I'm tired. I'm tired. Guys, so I'm trying to go into the airport. They're telling me I can't go in. I have to go to the office and time is running out. I've just told them, if I miss my flight, I hope someone is paying for my ticket. I really hope so. Because they won't make me miss my flight and then I have to pay another ticket. Do you understand? So I'm being told to go to the office. So let me go and hear what they're telling me. See, it's causing issues. I'm a content creator. If I'm being harassed, I have to show it. I'm being harassed at the airport and I have to show it. You people, you are harassing me. Yes, it is harassment. Hapana, kwa sababu mimi nilikuwa tuna create content. Sijafanya kitu mbaya.
3 hours later.
Guys, so now I have pulled down. A lot has happened. So the DCI was called and he came. I just want to say thank you so much to the DCI of this place here in this Moi International Airport. He was such an understanding person, a very kind man. He came and asked me, please, madam, come to my office.